Hi chaps, my second attempt at a gig log. The first one went wrong as we ran out of batteries after about 2 seconds, so hopefully this one will work. We've actually charged the camera up this time. We're off to Bamburgh Castle today, which is a long day for us. It's about a 2¼ hour drive each way. We've got mood lighting, we're doing background music for the meal, microphone for the speeches, and then the disco this evening. Basically, the last time we were there, the floor was like a trampoline in the marquee and all of our equipment was bouncing all over the place. I actually got seasick just trying to concentrate on my monitor, and I had to go outside for a few minutes. We've been assured that this time they've completely re-chocked the floor and that it's as solid as a board. But just in case, we're taking an alternative mini lighting system, which is just going to be a T-bar with 2 twisters on. And I'm taking my new Wizard, which I haven't even had flight case made. It is a really nice place, this. It's a shame actually that the reception is in a marquee, because although the marquee is fantastic, it really is a nice marquee, it still isn't quite as grand as that. In fact, it's the kind of place where you probably wouldn't say Shabba very often. It just wouldn't be the done thing. Shabba. We're here at wonderful Bamburgh. As you can see, the marquee is here and the sea is just there. It's an absolutely beautiful place. We've got the Farne Islands just there. Holy Island's just, well, I don't think Hannah can see over the top of this little tuft here, but basically we're in an absolutely gorgeous part of the country. Beach down there, as you can see, it's quite a warm day. No, it's not actually, this is Northumberland. It's a reasonably warm day, but there's a lot of people on the beach for some strange reason. If you look immediately above the marquee, you can see we're actually built into the castle wall here. They've done a fantastic job building the marquee. As you can see over the top there, not only have you got the castle, you've got the cannons, sea defence cannons and everything. And up there is where, if the weather's nice, they have champagne reception after the service. Anyway, let's have a look inside the marquee. As you can see, I get a starcloth ceiling, which is very, very nice. The marquee's laid out beautifully. There's 111 people tonight. For some strange reason, we have a table on the dance floor. I have absolutely no idea what that's about. And the floor, I have to say, is, compared to before, absolutely fantastic. That is good job there, Peter. They've cut out a bit of the dance floor for our booth to go into. It's unusual, but hopefully it's going to be a good day. Anyway, we're going to get the van unloaded, we're going to get set up, and then we're going to do a couple of little mini reviews on some of the equipment which does get brought up on the forums, like the Thomann park hands. Nice cheap park hand, does the job, and the American DJ media operator, which I'm using as a backup today, which is absolutely fantastic. The deck stand booth pro, which is a nice piece of kit, and the Ultimax wheel and winch, although we might not actually use that in the end. I have a feeling, I think even with the floor being chopped, they've done a really good job of it, but I still think I'd be happier using a single T-bar and possibly putting the Wizard on the floor. Update here, we've decided to forget the Ultimax stand and the overheads, because we still have quite a lot of issues with the floor, as you can see here. The whole thing's, you know, rattling and everything like that. So what we've done is we're using the deck stand booth pro. We've put the top of the 2 shelves it comes with. Now these shelves are huge. If you stand them up right, they're taller than me, and I'm 6 foot, so they are big, very well, very strong. The only thing they lack, possibly, they could be made of a thinner steel and have a cross brace, which will cut down a bit on the weight, but they are very secure. Deck stand booth, we've got that set up with the black cloth that go over the front there. We've actually brought the shelf from the Ultimax stand, just to give it a little bit of, you know, so I can put stuff on it and things like that. We'll get the rest of the gear in and hopefully it should be good. The RCF base bin just fits underneath. I mean, there isn't, it's a very deep bin, and the cables will stick out the back very slightly. But you can get it underneath with the Ultimax stand, unless I have the shelves very high up, which makes it an uncomfortable working height for me. I can't get the base bin underneath, so it'll be the first time I've done this. I'm really looking forward to it. We've decided to go without the overheads, obviously, with not using the Ultimax stand. So we're going to use a hastily prepared T-bar, which I hope isn't going to be too ugly. We're just going to put 2 twisters on there, and I'm going to put a Martin Wizard probably on the floor here, projecting upwards. Speaker either side, and this is where this is going to be the service area for the kitchens. So, you know, should be good, should be good. The Pt1 park hands, let's just go and find one. Cheap as chips, 30 quid, very, very good quality. Chrome, they do them in black, aluminium, they do bend very easily, don't knock them, don't drop them. There's 2 versions, the newer ones have a slightly longer bracket here, so that it doesn't foul your DMX leads as easily. On these we've got the American DJ, very, very simple park hand stands. They're very, very good. The only problem I found with them is that they actually come with I think it's a 50mm bolt or screw, and it's a little bit too long, and it does tend to either foul the floor, or if you put it in the other way, fouls your DMX lead. So I swapped them for 30mm ones. So in fact, even a 25 would just about do. So American DJ, next time you order a batch, very, very slightly shorter screw bolt there, and that would be absolutely fine. On the back there you've got a set of dip switches. 7 and 8 on gives you manual control, and then 1 and 2 are 25 and 50% red, or both of them on for 100% red. 3 and 4 again 25 and 50% green, both on for 100% green, and 5 and 6 for the same for blue. Okay, so you've got red, green, blue. You can mix quite a lot of colours in. I mean, even quite strange colours like aquamarine, teal, things like that. You can get oranges, you can get kind of a yellow, and obviously, you know, your pinks, purples, stuff like that. So they're very, very effective. Client today doesn't want any chases or movement. He wants alternate blue and pink right the way round. As you can see, there's pinks in the flowers, and very, very pale pinks on the sashes for the chair covers. So we're going to try and match that up. When it gets dark, they become very, very vivid, and during the day they're actually quite subtle. So Hannah's going to do that. All we're doing as far as power goes, shall we go over to the really, really simple 2-gang socket to a 3-pin plug. First plug goes obviously into your main socket, daisy chains along, park hand into one, and the next one of these into the next one, so you can actually daisy chain them right round, which is what we're going to have to do. We've got, we think, a power socket down there, as long as they don't need that for the chillers, and we're going to have to daisy chain right the way around. The good thing about a marquee, of course, is we can hide all the cabling. We don't have to do any gaffer taping, so it's actually quite straightforward here. Okay, well, we're all set up. Sort of do a couple of mini reviews first. The catering staff are here. The hog roast is on. It smells absolutely gorgeous. Just wish we had sniffer vision, because it's really, really good. Okay, quick, very, very quick review here of the American DJ media operator. So one new device, reads SD cards, also reads USB flash drives. I'm presuming you could put a hard drive in there as long as everything was on a reasonable folder structure. It has a combination mic, XLR jack socket on the front there. On the back it has a combined, it has an XLR output, so you can actually use it as a completely standalone system for playing background music. So you've got one U, you've got microphone input, so a microphone and that into a pair of powered speakers, and you've got a complete standalone backup system, background system. Here I'm using it as background. I'm going to use it to play the background music for the meal later on, and it also serves as an immediate backup for me if the PC were to go down. If the PC does go down, basically I just need to press play on that, put the fader up, and I've bought myself a few minutes while I get the laptop out and get that sorted. What else have we got here today? That's my DAC3 denim mixer. How cute is that? Come on guys, that is the cutest keyboard you've ever seen in your life. Look, there's my hand, there's the keyboard. That is just fantastic, isn't it? So